One. The Futurist Mindset, featuring Smart City in Jamaica and Fifth Avenue Capital. Hello, everyone. My name is Tessa, and before we dive into the show today, I'd like to introduce you to our host, Reagan Rodriguez. Hello, whoops. Let's make sure we can get Reagan in here. Hi, Reagan. How are you?
I am doing better than I deserve. And how are you, Tessa? I know you just got back from a mission trip in Africa, or was it a hunting trip? Was it a hunting?
No hunting. I didn't actually.
Mission trip.
No animals even were around. I was in the middle of Africa, but I just got back from that trip and it was life-changing. I recommend everyone go. But I'm so happy to be here with Reagan because he's an amazing guy. I want to tell you guys a little bit about him, brag on him for a second, and then we also have another guest that I want to introduce you all to. Reagan is a futurist that teaches stratosphere wealthy legacy families how to become impact investors, which that sounds amazing anyway. So Reagan, thank you for being on today, but thanks for being our host of these amazing shows. Awesome. And Reagan, we have a special guest, and I'll let you introduce Howard, who's with our Smart City.
Yes. Well, Howard Peterson has been a client of mine for over a year now. We've been working on this smart city that he is putting together. Let me tell you a little bit about Howard and the project. So Howard Peterson is leading the development of the total build out as a $250 million smart city initiative. This community will be, I like to say, cutting edge. It'll be a cutting edge, sustainable city. Okay, and it'll be gated, secured residential communities. That'll be supported by, see if I can remember everything. I kind of memorized this, Howard, last night. Commercial districts, there'll be a medical city, hospital, clinics. There will be education, training campuses, commercial and retail kind of districts they'll have. They'll have cultural and education districts. They'll have sustainable farming, food security. What am I missing? Oh, I know. Light housing segments. What they're doing is they're embracing technology changes of the 21st century. This development has been designed as, or I should say, Howard has kind of designed this as a state-of-the-art smart city. And it's going to be able to satisfy homeowners, people seeking for jobs, families, and of course, investors. This is not just an opportunity to invest in a strong business. It's the chance to improve lives and the world around us. So with that being said, why don't we put Howard on?
Thank you, Reagan. Thank you, Tessa.
Yes, of course.
Reagan, you forgot renewable energy, which is a significant aspect of the project. Tourism sector.
Yes, well, you say it. You got it. You fill in what I didn't.
It's just so much.
Mm-hmm.
But what you've covered basically covers a lot of the project. It's much larger. But the first phase of that development is about the 250 that we want to roll out now. We also will include in there light manufacturing, because that's a way of getting jobs in at the get-go. So it's not just building some housing and renting out some retail spaces. It's creating jobs. A significant amount of jobs we're looking at creating within the first 2 to 3 years. We're looking at having about 7,000 jobs available in that city. So it's something that we had to very carefully plan, study. It's taking some time, quite a bit of time to just get it just right, because we look at the commute times for people going from one job to the next, especially in the health sector. We want our nurses and doctors to be living close to where they work. We want our patients to be close by as well. And even though the location of the development is central in Jamaica, and allows us to reach both the west, the east, the north, and the south of Jamaica from that strategic location. So the smart city Has never been done before in Jamaica. It's mostly housing schemes and that sort of stuff. We have taken it a bit further to encompass everything in it, using information technology as one of the driving forces. It's not a big brother type of development, but it's one where we will be using a lot of information technology, the way people live, work, and play in that development, and how they're impacted by the overall development. So shoot your questions. Let's talk about it.
Well, Howard, one thing I was thinking. Oh, go ahead, Tessa.
Actually, I just wanted to, what we didn't get
please
to
do.
brag about was your extensive experience in information technology. So Howard, do you want to just give us a little background about you and what all you've done? Because that's a lot of what's behind this city, it sounds like.
Yes.
Well, I got a lot of years in information technology, over 30 years. I've taught at the local university for over 21 years as a teaching computer sciences. Done a lot of software development over the years, a lot of system design, a lot of project consulting, a lot in Central America and other in the Caribbean area on various projects. So I bring a lot of information, a lot of knowledge. I've been working closely with my development partners out of South Korea, which is significant in that development because they know how to do smart cities better than just about anyone else in the world. They can put that together. When it comes to the technology, they have it, and they bring all of that to bear on what we're doing in Jamaica for the build out of that smart city. So,
well, thank you. Sorry to interrupt you, Regan. I just want to make sure we highlighted that because that's pretty impressive.
Thank you, Tessa. Howard, can I also talk about something that I know is dear to your heart? I still remember the day when you contacted me. I remember that your mother was in the hospital, and I remember I was in prayer for you and that situation. And then I still remember that day when you called and said that your mom had passed, and then I remember we had like a Zoom meeting scheduled
that morning.
Yeah.
That
And I was like, I forgot. Then
yes, I was in the parking lot. I said,
yeah,
my
you
mom
were
just
coming
passed
from
and
the
I'm going
car.
upstairs. Yeah, it's one of those things that shouldn't have happened. And I feel if we had a better healthcare system, that she probably would have been here today. And how many people have passed because of lack of proper care, lack of high quality care, and what I consider maybe a cancel culture going on for people over 70, 75, that, some facilities won't treat them because they have lived their lives. And I feel based on what we went through in that facility, that's what hit my mom. She was 75 at the time. And we were told, if she was younger, we would have done differently. And to me, that's wrong. That's so wrong. So the facility that we're looking at doing in Jamaica, that has taken a lot of years of planning. I've traveled extensively to review a lot of systems to make sure that what we're bringing into the island is top of the class. That we're not just focusing on the money aspect, how much we can gorge people, but to make it affordable. And the infrastructure that we've built around this medical facility or medical city ensures its success, and that everyone can come and be guaranteed that they will be getting the best quality care anywhere in the region. Okay, no one should suffer the way I saw my mom suffer that week. And I'm saying that very strongly because I was there. I saw what was happening, and it shouldn't have been. But, let's see if we can do this facility, make this facility happen in Jamaica so that no one else goes through what my mom went through in her final days. Yeah.
And so this will be the state-of-the-art or the only state-of-the-art hospital in the island of Jamaica. Am I accurate on that?
There are many facilities there. We want to make sure that this is or will be the top of the line facility. And we're shooting for that, because my take on it is, if we succeed in doing that and then other facilities step up to the plate and want to compete, then it means that the people are getting better service.
Right.
They're going to be exposed to better quality care, because in order for you to compete, you better step your game up to what we're doing. And the person that benefits in that case is the patient. The people benefits. So I don't have a problem if, we step out and we're there, and the next guy wants to come in and I'm going to beat you to it. That's fine. We're going to be stepping up as we go along every year. So we got to keep that cutting edge going on. You better try to keep up, because it's going to be to the benefit of the people.
Yeah, and I even remember, like you said, that the day that your mom had passed, I remember we had a Zoom meeting that morning, and he was in the car, and then I said to him, "Look, I don't know how to tell you this, but we've got another meeting scheduled tomorrow. Do you want me to cancel that? Do you?" And he's like, "Absolutely not, Reagan. This is just fuel for my fire. That we need to build a state-of-the-art hospital." And then I was so, it was a good example for me to see your maturity, right?
Yeah.
That you thought, whatever's going on over here, that's just noise. Let's do the work that God has us do.
That's
So
right.
thank you for your example on that, Howard.
That's right. Thank you too for being there for us.
Yeah.
Wonderful.
Absolutely.
And we can actually put it on the screen if you want to check out go
Please
over
do,
to
yeah.
how you can find out more. If you're curious and want to learn more, I'm going to share my screen and show you where to go. So on the Fifth Avenue website, we can actually go to the profile page, and you'll see Smart City right here. And I'll give the link directly to this profile. I just wanted you all to know what Fifth Avenue Capital has as well. But this is the page where you can see the PDF offer, as well as you can download it from here. And then there is an Invest Now button. And I had to learn this. So when you come to this channel to sign in, you don't have to have any information from us. You can actually sign up right here. So you just do that and verify your email, and you'll get in the back end to see all the information about the portfolio. All right.
Okay.
Thank you.
Is there anything else?
Yes.
Yes. Is there anything else that you wanted to cover today, Regan? I know we've bragged about the.
Yeah, I'm
the
just going
CD.
to close with, because Howard, I went over this last night as I was attempting to sleep. So let me see if I can remember how I wanted to close things. All right. The smart city in Jamaica that Howard is putting together is a unique opportunity to be part of a sustainable community that offers a better way of life. People from a range of demographics will have housing options to fit various budgets. There will literally be thousands of new jobs that will be created. There will be modern infrastructure, schools, medical facilities, retail shops, and they will deliver both the necessities and conveniences that are all encompassed in the paradise of Jamaica.
There you go.
Yes, that's very well done. Very well
I had
done.
in my mind, the paradise of Jamaica. So on that note, are there, I think as we close, Howard, do you want to say anything else? I know in the chat system, there might be some questions.
Yes, we
and I
do
want
have
to
some
give
questions, but I'll let you say if there's anything else you want to cover, Howard, before we answer
just on
questions.
the portal. One of the reasons why we set the portal up the way it is, it's the gateway for persons who want to invest, who want to be, get a piece of the pie or get a piece of the action. That's the portal through which they come in, and it's the community.smartcityja.com community, because we want everybody to be a part of it, not just buying a home, not just renting a retail shop, but to be a part of it, to share in the profits, and to build together. If you're a part of something, you're going to want to see it succeed rather than, you're on the sideline watching it grow. We want you to grow with us and be a part of it.
It's good.
Perfect.
Okay.
Wonderful. Thank you. And I will put the link in after directly too. We'll have both of the links in the chat for y'all. But thank you so much, Robert. Well, or Howard, sorry. I was looking at the chat. We have somebody who just came on too. Thank you, Howard. And congratulations on this amazing idea. It's just being at the forefront of everything. Wonderful. So I'm going to keep you on, Reagan, for just a minute because we have a question directly for you. So Reagan,
the question from?
Yes, this is from Aria, and it says,
awesome.
Reagan, in your trainings, you teach that it's important that you must feel worthy of the amount that you need to expand your worth. So how do you expand your worth? Great question.
I'm smiling because Aria he's a student to the nth degree. He really is. He's a 4.0 at Indiana University. I remember when he called me with his first midterm that he had in economics, which I think is funny. They had to grade with a curve, and he was the only one that got 100. So the professor had to say, look, because we graded with a curve, you got 110. So that made me laugh, right? Economics, 110. So
that's funny.
Yeah, with that being said, expand your worth, I think, was his question. And like I said,
yes, how do you expand your worth?
Good job of he's just a great student. He's great to work with. And so let me talk a little bit about that. Expand your worth. Think about it. Think about this. What is the largest amount of money that you've received at one time? Think about that, Tessa. And the other thing, do you see yourself earning it before you receive it? Here's the other thing to also think about. Do you feel comfortable with it? Or the last time you got a big amount of payment, did you spend it, all of it immediately? Right? So think about this. What are your highest income? Well, yeah, here's what I want to talk about on that sense. There's a lot of things going through my mind on that. What were your highest earnings in 1 year? Think about an amount of money that makes you a little uncomfortable. To maybe. Why? Because it doesn't fit your current reference base or identity. That's how you begin to expand your identity. And then that's how you're going to kind of offer more value. So I learned clients like Howard that are big visionaries. So maybe what you need to do is maybe write a note to yourself. I know I do that for a specific amount that you want to earn. So Tessa, if I can pick on you, let's assume you have a certain amount that you want to make this year, whatever that amount is. Let's say it's 300,000, or you say I want to make 500,000 this year. You like that number, right?
500,000 was my big goal. So if you had to be, the beehead goal, yes. But if you said like, is that an uncomfortable number? Yes, it is.
Okay, so let's talk on that. Write a note to yourself for 500,000. Tape it to maybe your bathroom mirror. Why? So that you see it every day. Don't worry about where the money is going to come from. Focus on the gratitude of already having it, knowing that it's coming your way. Relax, and then just smile in the mirror, right?
I'm going to do it. So we're going to do a test. We'll keep track of it here. And actually, I mean, that's one of the things that I hear from a lot of the inspirational speakers. So, I mean, that's amazing, Reagan, that you're recommending that to Aria right now for expanding your worth, because I think of that, but you don't really put it into action. So I'm going to do it. I'm going to put it up on my mirror, and we're going to make this happen.
Thank you. And there's another thing you just helped me think of something else. Your mind can't tell the difference between what's real and what's vividly imagined, right? So create what you want in your mind and heart before you receive it in the physical reality. You must feel worthy of the amount, and worthiness means you feel aligned with something versus undeserving or uncomfortable. You know what? I love that question so much. I want Aria to get on. Can
Oh,
you
okay.
let him in? Maybe he can click on the StreamYard thing, and
Yes,
there
yes,
we can get him on. I
yes.
have not seen my buddy Aria in a while. Let's get him on.
Yeah, so let's see if we can get Aria on here.
Get him on.
Yes, yes. Oh, and Aria, you might have to mute if you have the stream open on your computer. 'Cause I know
Okay. Can you guys hear me all right?
we can hear you. Yes, perfect.
Awesome. Regan, I just
Hi.
want to say thank you so much for the kind words. And I'm honored to be able to join the live stream. And I actually had a follow-up question. Can you guys hear me? I heard you talk a lot about.
Oh, hold on. We have an echo, a little bit of an echo still.
Oh, okay.
So you might have to mute the tab that you have the other, or just close down the show and the other one. You can open this later.
Okay. So how is it now?
That's better.
Yeah, no, Aria, I just wanted to say it's good to see you. I know you've been in Florida visiting your folks. Aria is going to go in his sophomore year at Indiana University, correct?
Yeah.
Your sophomore year. And am I right? You probably finished the year off with a 4.0, did you?
I did. Thank you. Thank you. But
yeah, I got something else I'm going to say. When I signed up, Tessa, for a executive MBA program at the University of Oxford, it had been a while, and I've got some strengths and others that I don't. So whenever there were math kind of questions or things I didn't know, I'd send my intern, Aria, a question. And he was kind of doing my homework for me.
Oh, well, good
and
job,
so
Aria.
I know you're doing your undergrad, but by the way, you helped me get an 82 on that, which is, hey, that's good for an MBA program at Oxford. So look at him smiling. I you get bragging rights on that.
Well, that's awesome. I had no idea. Well, congratulations.
Yeah. So have you, and I know, Aria, you had mentioned to me that your girlfriend from NYU has been in town. Have you, is she with you right now by any chance?
No, she's not actually, but yesterday I had some time to spend with her. So yeah.
Good. Well, tell me, I wanted to get you on here. You are one of my favorite people. You've been a great friend to me as well over the years.
Yeah,
so even as I've gone through tough times, you've been a great friend for me as well. So go ahead. What's your question?
Thank you so much. And my question was, and I know in the last stream, you're talking about belief and more specifically give belief. I was wondering if you could expand more on that and more about the concept of give belief.
Yes, I will. And I love that because you remember even when we did our first training with you, I talked so much on belief. So, and I like that you use the word give belief. Sometimes people believe in us more than we believe in ourselves. And that's you, Aria. You seem to believe in me sometimes when I don't believe in myself. Certain people sometimes can see our potential, our greatness in a way that we can't yet see. Whether it's a parent, a coach, a grandparent. I still remember the day I met you, and a friend had called me shortly after that. And I said to him, I think I just met the next Jeff Bezos or Elon Musk. The reason why I say that is I get a lot of interns that want jobs at Fifth Avenue Capital. And I even had one guy one day say to me, I've got this great idea. I'm the next Zuck, meaning Zuckerberg. If I had $1 for each person that said that, all of these young people will say, I'm the next Zuck, I'm the next. After I got off the phone with you or we had our Zoom meeting, I thought, no, this is the next Jeff Bezos. This is the next Elon Musk. So see, here's my point. When someone has belief in you, whoever that individual is, I said whether it's a parent, a leader, a boss, that individual is going to propel us to new heights by giving us their beliefs until we kind of have them or see them for ourselves, right? So here's what I encourage all of you, if you're watching this, be that person. Be that person who gives belief to others around you. Why? Because it can make a difference in their growth and achievement. I think that Tessa is very good at that. She pours belief into others. And that's what we want to do. We want to let them know that you see their greatness and potential. So let me close with this. I still remember when I went through my divorce and I was telling Aria, hey, I don't want to keep this from you, but this is kind of what's been going on in my life. And he said, hey, Reagan, I've had friends that their parents went through a divorce and I saw how their mom or dad had kind of spiraled down. And he said, I'm not going to allow that to happen to you. We're going to get on Zoom meetings every week. We're going to just talk as friends. So let me just close with this. What you say can truly make an impact and a difference in people's lives. You may not always know how or what exactly you said that rings in their mind. And it's not necessary. What matters is that you give empowering beliefs to others about themselves. Even if they dismiss it at first, it doesn't mean they aren't thinking about it later.
That's beautiful. Thank you so much, Reagan. And thank you, Aria, for hopping on. We appreciate having you on. So definitely catch our other shows. So we're going to be doing this weekly, and you can always add in questions, Aria. So thank you. And that was beautiful. So I am going to close out the show for you. Reagan, did you have anything else that you want to do? Any other recaps? Are we going to, I can just remind people where to follow you, of course.
Yeah. Mm-hmm.
All
Please,
right. Awesome.
Go ahead. You close up. We're done.
All right. Well, thank you. And I will take it from here. There we go. Now I'm on the screen. So if you're watching the show with us today, obviously let us know that you're in the chat. If you haven't had a chance to say hi, we will make sure that you get information when we go live. So you can hit the reminder bell in YouTube, and that will let you know when we go live. And if you do want to get on our list to get emailed or texted when we go live, you can just let us know and we'll get you on our list. But we'll be back with another show next week. And we hope you have a wonderful, blessed week, everyone. Thanks. Bye.